Now into its fourth year, Russia's grinding war in Ukraine echoes older European conflicts. Trench warfare, shattered cities, nightly air raids. A war of attrition weakening Ukraine by the day. And then this. Coordinated attacks with the lopsided audacity of David's slingshot fired across the vastness of Russia. In southeastern Siberia, an onlooker films a drone taking off towards the tarmac at Belaya airbase. It had been launched from a compartment hidden in the roof of a modular home that was being transported by truck. The driver oblivious to what he was really delivering. On the tarmacs of at least two far-flung bases, the drones hit planes including long-range strategic bombers, Tupolev Tu-22Ms and Tu-95s. The tyres on the planes inspiring incredulity.
Well, now we know. Turns out stacking tyres on your plane doesn't prevent drones from destroying those planes.
The tyres apparently placed to confuse the image-matching software of advanced munitions. That strategy is useless against human-steered drones.
It was 11 out of 10. Really, 11 out of 10.
For 11 years, Ivan Stupak was an operative with the security service of Ukraine.
11 out of 10, because this operation lasts for more than a year and a half, where lots of Russian counterintelligence officers, law enforcement officers, lots of surveillance cameras. So it's a dictatorship. You have to understand how it's difficult.
The drones were assembled, armed and launched under the nose of the enemy.
We have to operate, Ukraine have to operate these drones using Russia cellular network. So you have to understand how it's worked. It's not easy to just come to random, grocery store and buy starting pack for mobile network.
And that's before operatives even began work on circumventing Russia's electronic jamming around its military bases, and the security around high-profile targets like the Kerch Bridge, linking Russia with the Crimean Peninsula.
Ukraine's operations are proving that all of Russia's narratives, that they're safe, that they're winning the war, these narratives are not working. They're not safe.
Ukraine's president claimed 41 aircraft were hit. When the smoke cleared, and with the benefit of satellite imagery, the US said around 20 planes were damaged, with 10 destroyed.
So these bombers, the Tu-95 Bears, the Tu-22M backfires, have been launching what's known as long-range glide bombs against Ukrainian cities and killing Ukrainian civilians. And that's what the Ukrainians were trying to prevent.
But Ivan Stukov says it won't make a difference on the battlefield.
The number of Russian soldiers still the same, remains the same. The number of heavy equipment, the same. The number of shells, artillery shells, mortar shells remains the same.
It's a morale boost for Ukraine, but has limited propaganda value against Russian troops.
They're forbidden to use a cell phone on the front line, and they're just in some kind of vacuum.
Donald Trump spoke to the Russian dictator, then posted on social media. President Putin did say, and very strongly, that he will have to respond to the recent attack on the airfields.
He could launch more intense attacks on Ukrainian cities and urban areas. He could also open up new fronts. He's been building up military forces in Belarus, with the aim being to open up a front against Kharkiv and Sumy.
Peace talks in Istanbul this week went nowhere, and the Trump administration's ambivalence towards Ukraine may influence what happens next.
Instead, what we're seeing here is Trump equivocating on supporting Ukraine, potentially suggesting he's going to walk away from peace negotiations, and with that potentially take US military aid and intelligence sharing with him. So I do think that Trump's weakness and lack of resolve is actually emboldening Putin to be more aggressive.